हमारा चैप्टर रिप्रोडक्शन इन एनिमल्स। अब सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन हमारे माइंड में आराइज होता है कि अगर हम पढ़ क्यों रहे हैं या रिप्रोडक्शन की जरूरत है तो इसके लिए थ्री बेसिक रीजंस हैं। फर्स्ट इज सर्वाइवल ऑफ स्पीशीज। ऐसा नहीं है कि एक स्पीशीज आई थोड़ा टाइम गई फिर वो नेक्स्ट स्पीशीज आई फिर नेक्स्ट स्पीशीज आई, नहीं। There is a need to continue the species. For example, पहले डायनासोर से अब नहीं है. This population definitely, as you know, कि India's population and other countries also the population is increasing at a fast rate. Basically, there are two modes of reproduction. One is sexual and next is asexual. In sexual reproduction, we need two individuals, one male and one female. Okay, in asexual reproduction, we need only one individual. Means this is unisexual, one sex, and bisexual. Meaning two individuals are existing. So first of all, there is a need to see what is the difference between these two. Asexual reproduction means no involvement of fusion of male and female gametes. Look, definitely if there are male and female, so egg cell has to fuse. Egg cell is the gamete. Okay, this is the egg cell, which is known as gamete. In sexual reproduction, there is a need of fusion. And in asexual reproduction, already there is a one individual. One individual means no need of fusion. No need of fusion. One another category is also there, that is known as hermaphrodite. If you have heard about this, these are those animals or those organisms which are having male as well as female gamete. Example, you can take it as earthworm. Okay, but no need to do it as such more. So in asexual, no involvement or fusion of male and female gamete. Obviously, in sexual reproduction, there are two individuals, different sexes, male and female. So male and female egg cells produce zygote here. This is the very first stage. The fusion of male and female gives you zygote. Okay. Next point, already we have discussed, the single individual is involved. In sexual, two individuals, one male and one female is involved. Third process, asexual reproduction is a very fast process. I can give you example like, have you heard about spore formation की ब्रेड अगर हम रख देते हैं moist condition में गर्मी में तो बहुत जल्दी उसके ऊपर फंजाई ग्रो कर जाती है, ठीक है. It takes a very means few minutes, few hours. But in sexual reproduction, you can see very easily that if a baby has to be reproduced, it takes for a human being 9 months. Okay? It is a long journey. So it is a slow process. But asexual reproduction is a very fast process. Next point you can have key in asexual reproduction, as there is only one individual, so no genetic variation we will have. Exact copy will be formed. But in sexual reproduction, two individuals are involved, so definitely some characteristics of male and some characteristics of female will be indulged into that particular individual. So next our topic is male reproductive system. So initially I want you to take the screenshot because there are some male reproductive organs with their function which is to be asked in your paper. Okay, let me give you 2 minutes. Hurry up, take the screenshot. Okay, so first, male reproductive system. It contains a pair of testes. In the right side, you can see the diagram of male reproductive system. So here you can see a pair of testes. So what are the function of testes now that you need to know? So first of all, what is testes? It is a male reproductive organ. Next function is to produce sperm. What are sperms? Sperms are male reproductive cells. Next, their function is to secrete testosterone. Now the question is why testosterone is necessary? It is responsible for secondary sexual characters in male. Okay. Next one is sperm duct. Here question mark is that. I'll give you a question. Key, what is the another name of sperm duct? You have to tell. So what is the function of sperm duct now? It carries sperm from testes to urethra. Okay. Basically, it is a passage you can see. Penis, external male reproductive organ. Okay, these are also transfer sperm into female reproductive system. Why? To get fused with the egg cell of female, which is ovum. Now, function of testes, I already told you, to produce male gamete, which is sperm. Sperm, structure of sperm, you can see it is divided into three portions. First is head, then middle, and then a tail. And it is also a single celled. Sperms are also what? Single celled, and they are produced million in numbers. Okay. Why they are necessary? Because when fertilization will be done, these sperm will fuse with the egg, female egg, which is known as ovum or ova, during fertilization to produce a baby. Okay, so these are the female reproductive organs along with their function, which are very, very, very important from the exam point of view to be asked. So next our topic is female reproductive system. Again, I am giving you 2 minutes to take the screenshot. Okay, is it done? Sorry. So what does female reproductive system consist of? In the diagram, you can see that it is having a pair of ovary, then oviduct and uterus. These are the main reproductive organs in a female reproductive system. So first of all, we will deal with the pair of ovaries. These are female reproductive organs. Function. What is the function? The function is to produce ova or ovum, which is female egg cell. Okay, female egg cell. Next is it releases female hormones. One is estrogen and one is progesterone. And their function is again to produce to individually help in the producing secondary sexual characters in female. Okay, next is oviduct. Again, question mark for you people. What is another name of oviduct? Function. Carry egg from ovary to uterus. In the diagram, you can see कि from ovary, egg is transferred to uterus. And this is the site for fertilization. Again, one more question can come with the site of fertilization. It is oviduct. Next, uterus. It is a muscular bag-like organ. Okay? Diagram, it is very clearly visible. Here the fertilized egg develop into embryo and later fetus. Can you explain the difference between embryo, fetus and one more is there, zygote? Okay, can you tell? Okay, let me tell you. So here is the difference between zygote, embryo and fetus. Basically, zygote is a very initial stage, very first stage when male and female egg cells fuse together. So that zygote is formed. So it is formed by fusion of male and female gamete. Embryo is the developed stage of zygote, or you can say that when zygotes multiply itself, repetitive multiplication or duplication of zygote gives you embryo. Okay? And then when embryo develops, fetus is formed. Zygote is single celled. Okay? Embryo multicellular and fetus is again multicellular, because when zygote replicates or divides itself, repetitive division, then multicells will be formed, which give rise to embryo. And fetus is again multicellular, because fetus is the stage when the limbs of the baby, unborn baby, starts developing and starts to be differentiated by the person. Process of zygote formation is known as fertilization. Here it is known as embryogenesis, and for fetus it is known as fetus development. Diagram you can see of all these differential. So today we will do till here. Next we will do in next video. So stay there connected with me. Thank you.